All right, you remember field day, right? In school, sack lunches, sack races, tug of war, the parachutes. Dear Snarky has a pair of moms who took the event next level at everyone else's expense. All right, Sherry, welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show. I loved field day as a kid.
Same.
I loved the sack races. The three-legged races. We'd play kickball. It was like
good.
My favorite day, And even as going back with my kids as they do field day, I try not to have too much fun because I don't want to overshadow the kids' fun. But anyway, it's totally great day of the year. But this sounds like it's
yeah, it's one of those letters, and you're like, come on.
Yeah. Okay, well, I am ready to either be annoyed or surprised yet again by the behavior of parents.
Okay, let's go. Here is the letter. Dear Snarky, I feel like I'm being extorted. There are 2 moms at my children's school who think running field day is right up there with curing cancer. The emails and group texts have been insane. Right before field day, we got a lot of rain. So the day of field day, a large portion of the playground area had huge party tents set up like you would see at a wedding reception.
Oh.
My first thought was that this is dumb because why wouldn't you just move field day inside to the gym? The thing that has me seeing red is that the next day, an email was sent to all the parents assessing us $50 each to cover the tent rentals. Are you kidding me? My kids go to public school, so I'm curious how they could assess the parents, and the reason I got was that the field day is run by the PTA. So it's a PTA assessment that is not school related. Also, if they assess every family $50, the PTA would be bringing in about $15,000. How do I stop this insanity? Signed, Angry. Wow.
First off, I'd like you to say assess one more time.
Am I saying it wrong?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
There was just said a lot during that letter. But no, that's insane. That's crazy. So I have 2 thoughts on this. Is that, no, I'm not paying your fee. You can go take your assessment and take a hike. But also, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know about you, but when your kids are in school, you have to do all these silly, stupid fundraisers.
Oh my gosh, yes. The cookie
Whereas
dough,
I
the
would
magazines,
just rather write a $50 check and be done with it. So I would totally write the $50 check for that. But assessments for a tent because it rained?
When you could have moved it all inside.
We're about to draw the line on that. So I'm curious about your response to this.
Okay, here's my response. Dear Angry, what is it about field day that can make some parents go crazy? And yes, the field day organizers at your kid's school have lost their grasp on reality. No one that is fully compos mentis would rent large tents in order to keep the playground area dry for a school event. A sane person would do as you suggested and move the field day indoors. Now on to the egregious practice of charging each parent to cover the cost of the tents. Let's just call BS on that shady move. You are under no obligation to pay the $50. Being a member of the PTA is voluntary and does not subject you to underwriting field day cost overruns. That said, the fact that any PTA funds will be used to cover the cost of tents is tragic. The funds raised are supposed to go directly to improving your child's educational experience, not to pay for tents to keep the playground dry so some self-important PTA member won't have their dream field day soiled by Mother Nature. I advise you to not pay the $50 assessment and to work vigorously to see that no PTA funds are used to pay for the tent expenses and instead stay earmarked for educational enrichment, which is why you sell the cookie dough and the magazines and the gift wrap. It's to pay for stuff that will increase your child's brain power.
That's right. This seems to be the type of thing that there's probably multiple, like you said, the multiple text messages back and forth. There's the Facebook group. There's the Google spreadsheets. There's the Google
Parents,
documents.
This needs to be the best field day ever. We need more volunteers. Blah, blah, the stuff you're like, stop, exit from the group message.
I just can't believe tents showed up at a field day. And because normally the only type of big fabric events is everybody has the parachute thing that you do.
And they had to, those tents are really expensive.
They
are. I get the $50. They're huge and they don't have a lot of poles in the middle, which makes them more expensive, and they have the sides on them. Just move it indoors and get over your grand field day
Save the
plan.
tents for your wedding and the field day for getting muddy. All right, Dear Snarky in the Suburbs, bringing you 21st century advice with that attitude. Read the books, follow the blog, message Sherry on Facebook. We have a link to everything snarky on our website.